Hello everyone. Previously, we built a simple calculator. Uh, we saw how we can build a simple calculator, right? Today, we'll be building to-do list manager, right? So let's start. I'll just come here. Just give me a second. I'll just come here. Let me right click, hover on new, click on Java class. I'll just give the name to-do list manager. Let me hit enter, right? So after this, what I'll do, let's create the array list to store the tasks. So I'll just give private static array list string, right? So here, let me hover over here. Let me click on import class. So what we have done here, we have imported the array list from the Java util package, right? I'll just name this one tasks and give new array list. What we have done here, we have created an array list to store the tasks, right? Next, let's create the scanner object for the user input. I'll just give the same private static. Instead of array list, let me give the scanner. So we have imported the scanner as well from the Java util package. Scanner. Let me give scanner. New scanner of, I'll just give system.n. So we have created the scanner object as well for the user input. Next, as usual, let's create the main method, right? So let me give public static void main of string and args. So we have defined the main method. Inside, let's continue coding. So what we'll do, let's create the flag to control the loop execution first. For that one, I'll just make use of the boolean. Let me give the name exit variable name, and I'll set this one to set the exit to false. Basically, initially I'll set this one to false. For the reference, I'll just comment and write this is the flag to control loop execution. So this is one thing. Next, let's make use of the while loop. That is nothing but the main menu loop. I'll just make use of while. So when not of exit, let's print by making use of sout. I'll just give sout. Let me give /n, or not this one basically. Yeah. To list manager. This is one thing. Next, I'll just copy this one entirely. Let me paste this one 5 more times, right? Sorry. So I'll just change this one. Let me come here. Let me delete this one. The first task, I'll just give this one add task. The second one, I'll just come here. Let me delete this one. Second one, I'll just give view tasks. Third one, I'll just come here. Let me delete this one. Third one, I'll just give remove task. Fourth one, I'll just come here. Let me delete this one. Fourth one, let me give exit. Fifth one, I'll just come here. Choose an option. So this is it. Next, what I'll do, I'll just come here. Let's read the user choice. How we can do that? I'll just make use of end. Let me give the variable name choice. and let's make use of the scanner for them, right? For reading the user choice. How we can do that? I'll just give scanner dot next int. I'll just make use of the next int. Next, let's consume the new line after the next int, right? For that one also, I'll just make use of the scanner dot next line. So I'll just come here. It has to be next line, right? So next, let's make use of the switch case, right? So let me come here. Let me give switch. Let's call choice. So case 1, let's call the add task method. So we have not written add task method yet. We'll be writing that one in the future. For now, let's make use of that one in the switch case, right? I just give add task. So I'll just give call this one. This is nothing but, just follow along with me. Task method. After that, I'll just give break, right? I'll just copy the same thing. Let me copy this one 4 more times. I'll just make this one to 2, this one to 3, this one to 4. Finally, this one will be, I'll just set this one to default, right? So this one, instead of add task, this one will be, I'll just give the name view tasks, right? So the third one, it will be remove task. Instead of add, I'll just change this one to remove task. And the fourth one will be, I'll just set the exit flag to true. So here, instead of add task, let me change this one. So I'll just let me come here. Let me copy this one. So what happened here? Wait, just give me a second. Branch and switch is a duplicate of the default. For now, this will be view tasks. I'll just change this one to remove task. And the final one, I'll just remove this one, this line. Just come here. Well, it's true. What I have done here, we have set the exit flag to true. Basically, exiting the loop, right? I'll just comment this one and write the same thing. Set the exit flag to true. Exit loop. This is break. After this one, default. And let me remove this one. Instead of break, let's print invalid choice. Please try again. If we choose anything other than these 4 things, right? 2, 3, 4. By default, we'll get this one. Invalid choice. Please try again. So next, what I'll do, let's close the scanner object, right? For that one, I'll just give scanner dot close. Nothing but we are closing the scanner object. So wait, this is showing exit raise and local variable. This is fine. So yeah, now let's call the add task, this one, method. I'll just give it static void add task. Within this one, let's print enter task. So I'll just give this one. Next, let's read the task input from the user. Let's make use of scanner for that one, right? I'll just give string, just name the variable name task, and I'll give scanner next line. So what we have done here, we are reading the task input from the user by making use of the scanner, right? Next, let's add the task to the array list. For that one, I'll just give tasks dot add of individual task, right? So let me choose task, nothing but this one. Above, we have assigned the variable task to the scanner dot next line, right? So task, what we are doing here, we have added the task to the array. We are adding the task to the array list. Next, let's print. After adds, let's print task added, right? So yeah, this is it for the add task method. Next, let's call the view tasks method. I'll just give same thing, private static void view tasks. So here, initially, let's print your tasks, right? So let me make use of the for loop for this one. And I'll just initialize this one to equal to 0 less than tasks, size of the tasks basically. Let's increment the height. So after this one, let's display each task with its index. For that one, how we can do that? I'll just make use of sout. Let me give I plus 1. Let's concatenate this one. Tasks get of I. So this is one thing. What we have done here, we are displaying the each task with its particular index, right? Or with its index basically. So next, this is it for the view tasks method. Next, what we'll do, let's call the remove task method. For that, I'll just come here. Let me give private static void remove task. Inside this one, what I'll do, initially, let's print enter task number to remove. So what I'll do, just come here. Let me make use of the sout. I'll just give the task number to remove. Right. So after this, let's read the task number input by making use of the scanner. I'll just give the variable name task number. Let me make use of the scanner next int, right? So the first one itself, we are reading the task number input. Next, let's consume the new line after the next step. For that one also, we'll be making use of scanner basically. I'll just give next line. So until here, this is good. Next, let me make use of the if condition. If the task number is greater than 0 and task number less than or equal to size of the tasks, then only we can remove the task. Remove the a task at the specified index, right? The task number has to be greater than 0 and the task number has to be lesser than the task size. So then only we can remove the task at the specified index. For that one, what I'll do, let me make use of the variable name removed task and give tasks dot remove of task number -1, right? what we have done in the previous line, we are removing the task at the specified index if we want to remove a particular task, right? Next, after removing, let's print task. Let's concatenate the removed task as well, right? This one also. Let me give here removed. So this is fine, I think. So what I have done here, why this is showing like this? Illegal line end of two literal. Just give me a second. Here I have forgotten the double inverted comma, right? So let me give this one. This is fine. Then let me make use of else. What will print? I'll just give invalid task number. If the task number doesn't exist, right? So then we'll give invalid task number. This is it. So this looks good basically. Let's run the code. Let's wait for some time. You can see here to-do list manager, add task, view task, remove task, as well as the exit, right? Initially, let me choose 1. So 1, it is asking us to enter the task. I'll just give learn guitar at 8 p.m. I'll just, you can see here, it is giving us task added, right? After this one, let me choose the option 2. So here, if we press 2, it is giving your tasks, and it is giving us learn guitar at 8 p.m. 1 and 2 are working properly. And now if I choose 3, so enter task number to remove. Task number is nothing but this one. At the left side, you can see 1, right? This one, let's give 1. So you can see here, task learn guitar at 8 p.m. removed. Next, if I give 2, right, then say your tasks nothing. Nothing is getting displayed because we removed the learn guitar at 8 p.m. right? It is showing here task learn guitar at 8 p.m. removed. So these 3 things are working fine. Finally, I'll just exit. For that one, I'll just give 4. So process finished with exit code 0. So everything is working correctly. This is it. Thanks for watching, guys.